But right now, because it's Friday, we have Artist in Residence. And today, our artist in residence is Jonathan Raymond, who's right next here to me. Hi, Jonathan. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
And what sort of artist are you?
Well, I'm more like an impressionistic artist, so I use acrylic paints, and well, I can also do sketches as well.
Yes.
With charcoal, yeah.
So what does impressionistic art?
It's more like being able to capture something with more emotions or something, right?
Okay.
So anytime you look at a scene or a view, you know, you don't just get the visual aspect of it, you also get what you could touch, feel, see, you know, you could smell it, anything.
Right. And do you know what you're going to be doing for us, or are you going to be inspired by the energy? I'm just repeating what some of our artists tell us, right? They said, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be inspired by the energy in this studio. Or do you know exactly what you'll be painting?
Yeah, well, I know exactly what
you know exactly what you'll be painting. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're going to do one or two pieces for us?
Oh, well, I'll do one.
You'll do one. Yeah. All right. Well, as we tell all the artists, when you are done at the end, we want your painting. I'm not even asking anymore. I'm just commandeering the painting. We're going to be having an exhibition in the new year, very soon, at the Loft Gallery in Woodbrook, and all proceeds will go to charity.
Yeah, I guess.
But it also looks, I now see what you mean by impressionist, you said?
Yeah.
Because you're actually feeling as if whatever it is, whether it's waves or, you know, it's sort of like rocky kind of formation. Yeah. Okay, so are you self-taught, or you went to school to learn to do this?
Well, I was taught by an artist, Miss Howard, that's what I call her.
Yes.
Yeah, and...
Was that in school or just on?
No, that was like private.
Okay.
And then, well, eventually, since I had C-Sec, since I had C-Sec, well, I had to like buck up now.
Yeah, so you did art for exams?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That was recently or a while ago?
That was a while ago. Right now I'm in UWI now.
You're at university now?
Yeah.
Are you doing art at UWI?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And the work that you're doing here, you are, can I do a little bit?
Sure.
What do you want me to do?
Well, you could just like dab, is that like a dab style?
A dab? So does it have enough paint on the brush already, or do I have to?
If you want, you could dip.
Any color?
Yeah, you just have to feel it, you know, any amount.
Any amount.
Like, plenty. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's up to my emotions.
And it is.
And you just kind of
go down and come up. Yeah.
Am I doing it good?
A little.
That sounds like a no. Okay, let me try again.
Plenty. Plenty.
Okay.
Like,
it doesn't have a lot in here, you know.
Right.
Is that enough?
Right.
All right. So and then you do like that?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And just keep going.
Yeah.
I'm not spoiling your painting, am I?
You could like put more.
Get some more?
Here. Yeah.
Oh, this color?
Yeah,
right. Okay.
So you try to fuse both colors.
Both
together.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so we do like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm making a mock of your
no,
genius work here.
It's good.
He's going to fix it. He's going to say, I'll wait for her to go. Let me fix this properly.
No.
Is that all right?
Yeah, everything cool. Yeah.
My cameraman just said, stop. It's like, please stop spoiling the boys' work. All right, but I'm going to give this back to you because you are the professional.
Yeah,
but I just like to get my hands inside of there, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to come back. Leave a space for me to do something.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I promise I won't spoil your painting, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, nope.
To Carrie now, who is going to chat with Jonathan Raymond, our artist in residence today.
All right, thanks a lot, Lisa. Yeah, so you know, Friday is Artist in Residence Day, and Jonathan is busy at work, and we could see textures on the paper here. You know, many times when we think about art and acrylic work and stuff like that, we think about like a smooth finish and all that, but he's putting a lot of texture and a lot of color as well. So it looks like an explosion of color here, but there's still some order to it. This looks, hey Jonathan, this looks something like I don't know, like a bridge or a landmass or something going on here. What is it exactly at this point?
Okay.
The dark thing you're putting on right now.
Those are ships that come to us, you know.
Oh, ships.
Yeah.
So it's ships coming into the shore. That's very cool. So is this like a reflection of the
so there's
thing
like
there?
the horizon here.
Right.
And this is like the sea. So these are ships that just seem to come to us. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the finished product here. Where do you get a lot of your inspiration? Like, you know, you were here, you said you had this plan before. What made you think about, okay, I'm gonna do this view of the ships coming into the show?
Oh well, Usually, well, since we live in the Caribbean, I know we get to transport goods, materials usually by ship. And well, Christopher Columbus came to Trinidad, so that's why I thought to do this kind of painting, even though we know that he rediscovered Trinidad and Tobago. Many people would say that he did a lot of bad things. And well, I want to show that when he came, he brought a lot of good things as well. And these ships are like to show the beauty of it on the horizon. Some people could look at the painting and they could feel mixed feelings. That's why it's more
That's
like
true.
an
It could
explosion, right?
Mixed feelings because I would guess this is from this perspective of someone standing on the shore, and let's say it was one of the Amerindians that was standing on the shore seeing these ships coming in.
Exactly.
So for them, it could have they could have had mixed feelings. They could have wondered like, what are these things coming in? What are these things? So for some it may be good, for some it may be bad, but it's up to the individual to really look at it at how they perceive it.
It seems as though I've been banned from the art, after picking up his brush just now. And my cameraman said, no, not you. So Carrie, it looks great though.
Yeah, it does look great.
Yeah, it looks
and now you can see more of the formation of the ships itself. He has put in, if you could come in a little bit closer here and see, he has actually put in the sails, what looks like the sails, and the lines coming down there from the mast and everything. You can really get the
Carrie,
the
you
view.
seen all of that?
Yeah. You have to stand from this
You're an
side.
artist as well.
I did some drawing and sketching and stuff when I was
what I mean?
younger.
You see
But
what I mean?
I can't say I'm definitely not on Jonathan's level.
Wow. Oh yes, I'm seeing the sails now. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what this year, you said it's like the ships coming into Trinidad in 1498 when Columbus arrived, but for me, I'm seeing down Chaguaramas when
I was just thinking that.
yeah, when the yachts are all docked there down there. That's what it looks like to me when I'm passing by.
But Jonathan, it's
that
subject to
side.
interpretation, isn't it? Or is it that you want us to see exactly what you're saying?
No, it's subject interpretation.
So we could
That's
see
correct.
Shagaravas.
Anything you want.
I know, yeah, it's probably a little bit of a controversial subject for some, so I'll stay away from the controversy a little bit, but it does look beautiful so far. And, you look like you're nearly done, are you?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What else do you have to add over here? If I could ask the artist, peek into your mind a little bit.
Not much, to be honest. I'm almost done here.
All right, nice. I like how you blend the dark colors with the bright colors that are just popping everywhere. And, it's the first time I'm actually seeing, like, pink and blue and this dark blue used in a sky and then the fiery background where the sun set or the sunrise, I don't know which one it is, back in 1498.
A lot of, what I see there, as you mentioned, the sky being pink and dark and so on. It's like, Columbus came, and yet, as you said, he may have brought some good, but he also brought some very dark times to the West Indies. So, kind of interpreting.
There we go.
your vision. Jonathan, this looks like you're almost done, or you are done.
I'm done.
You are done. So shall we reveal it? Can we move this? I'm gonna, and can I pick it up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're gonna, it's not gonna run or anything,
No,
right? Wow, fascinating work here. You're gonna have to sign it for us.
Yeah.
Shall I turn into this camera? Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna have to sign it for us, because then we're going to exhibit it at our exhibition at the Love Gallery next year,
Okay.
and all proceeds go to charity.
That's good.
This is a lovely piece of work, Jonathan.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks.
very much for coming on. Jonathan Raymond, who is our artist in residence today, and it was such a pleasure having you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna have you back in the new year
Okay.
as we continue the tradition
No
of
problem.
artists in residence here on Friday.